Okie dokie. Time to get back into some Feed the Beast Academy. It's actually been a little while since I have streamed. Time just sort of got away from me. But if I remember correctly, we had just finished our first Tinker's Construct Smeltery. And I was getting started on the new location, Smeltery Town. Yes. So I was wanting to... So now that we've built this, I kind of trying to decide how I want to go about outlining this building here. Because I want to put down another spot for a furnace. I think somewhere over here. Because I don't know for sure off the top of my head how you're supposed to make Tinker's Construct furnaces. That's such a handy mod right there. It's a small one, but once you run out of blocks, it just grabs another one of the same type. That's very handy. Okie dokie. So, I should probably try to figure out what I want this building to look like in general. And then I can more while I'm cooking all these. So, the first thing is I want the smelter to be fully visible. So I don't want to just jut out like that. Ah, Runia, hi! How's it going? Okay, so yeah. The thing is you don't need to see the full side, but at the same time it works if you do. Okay. So this is gonna be the smelter room. Oh! Well, silent. Some ninja zombies here, just quietly approaching me, eh? Schmucks. Okay. Now I think for design-wise, I think it'd be nice if, like, the rooms had a different design things. I'm doing pretty good, Runia. I had a really good night last night. Gosh, I didn't get back into the house until like 3 in the morning. I did not have a big, like, party phase when I was younger. So I sort of started doing that now that I'm older, and it's like, I don't know if it's because I never did it or if it's simply because you know, I'm trying to start a party lifestyle when I'm in my 30s, so I am exhausted. But, you know, I had a good time, and I've recovered, you know. Sure, I woke up late and it's been a slow day, but, you know, it's been nice. It's been nice. And I just haven't been streaming as much this week in general because, well, I've been going a bit harder than I typically do. I think I was also fighting a cold. When you live in a shared household and one person gets a cold, it's like, okay, it's just like, well, the house has a cold now, thank you. This is going to be a weird path to build a road on. I think it's going to have to go, like, snake around here by the pond and up that way. But yeah, I've been working to try to finish up the commissions that are currently in my art commission queue, as well as taking care of some paperwork for a potentially exciting opportunity. So I think I've been working a little harder than I probably, like, you know, than I typically do. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just, you know, just work. Work. Alright, got some cobblestone here. This would be great. It'd be nice if I could make another seared brick. Let's see here. Just one more seared brick is all I need. Can I make a bit of grout with... Yeah, okay. 1 clay ball, and then 1 sand and 1 gravel. Makes just a couple bricks. Boop. Perfect. I don't have any coal on me. I can grab 16. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see here. And I don't know exactly what I want to build this building out of just yet. I sort of let the memory of what I was planning on doing slip from my mind. So I can't remember exactly what my building goals were for Smeltery Town's design. Yes, doing your best. Sometimes that's all we can do, right? The first week of the month is promising. Oh, okay. That sounds nice. Yeah, it's like, the first week of any month, especially, the last few days, basically, the last few days of any month for us artists these days is definitely like, I try not to take it personally, but every month there's almost always a big sudden loss of a bunch of Patreon subscribers. And I totally get it. I understand why. People have their expenses, their day-to-day things. And even if I'm still making stuff that they want to see, there's just they've got other responsibilities. But it's always a little disheartening. I think it's probably one of my least favorite things about this whole, attention and visibility culture that we have in this day and age. Let's see here. Let's jut it out a little bit. Not a lot. Okay. And then I wanted to have a small storeroom for ores and stuff, and then a work nook. Okay, so we can put the storeroom over here. And it can just be a small one like I have in my, like I had in my original house. Because it's basically just a closet. And then I can put the work stuff over here. Okay, that's a decent. I think that's that's a decent shape for the building. It's not great, but it works. And I don't think I need the waypoints anymore. I think I know my way back and forth from first base to Smeltery Town. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I got my new basin. And I've got enough of these for another faucet. Okay. So, crap. I forgot to grab the Tinker's Construct book. But that's what the slime thing is for. I like this slime sling. It's a lot of fun. But I have a similar opinion about it that I do the Elytra from Vanilla Minecraft. It's that, I think that when you can travel a little too easily, it takes away from part of the fun of the game. And I'm sure, as anyone's been seeing, I don't play Minecraft in a super duper efficient, try to advance through everything way. But, at the same time, it's just so convenient. I don't want to make the road right now. I want to make the road once Smeltery Town's a bit closer to being done. So why not use the sling to get around faster, right? Okay, so now I am here for my Tinker's Construct book. And if I don't have one, then I'm here to make one. Aha! Materials and you. So, I'm pretty sure they have in here. Aha! Seared Furnace. The Seared Furnace is the master to all furnaces, cooking quarter stacks at once and cooking food with greater speed. The Seared Furnace can be any size from 3x3 to 11x11, and with any height from a minimum of 3. Larger structures increase the amount of items that can be smelt at once. In order to be a valid structure, it requires a floor and a ceiling, along with a frame around the sides. Frames around the ceiling and floor are optional. Okay. The structure can be used to make any kind of seared blocks of any kind with a single controller. At least one tank for fuel must be present, placed on the outer edge of the structure. See picture. The ceilings can be swapped out for slabs or stairs, but otherwise supports the same blocks as the rest of the structure. Okay. Boom. Was not high enough on that one. I feel like I've lately been going through lots of fits of, as my brother calls it, mania. I feel like I'm flip-flopping so much recently on, wanting to do everything and being able to do everything rather than actually just doing anything. I don't know, it's a little hard to describe. Now, how big do I want my thing to be? 5 by 5 could be nice, but that's also really big. I think I want to put it right here. Yeah, that's not too close to any other buildings. Aw. Maybe I'll do 12. No. 20 seems pretty good. That's nice and wide. Yeah. It's hard when any part of your income is in any way is reliant on things that can't be controlled or estimated or fluctuate so much. I love what I do for work. I love it completely, 110%. But there's definitely a big part of me that wishes that romanticizes the idea of a 9-to-5 job where I can clock out at the end of the day and, where I get paid consistently what I'm worth. Now, of course, I know that even for people that do work 9-to-5 jobs, being paid what you're worth is kind of not a given in this day and age. But it's just one of those things that's easy to romanticize when, you've got a lot of uncertainty, or when I think that the term I heard a lot when I was figuring things out was active income versus passive income, right? Like, the commissions I make are entirely active. I have to be putting effort into them in order to get anything out of them. If I'm not doing commissions, I don't get paid, And that's sort of like the dream and the anxieties that come with something like Patreon or Subscribestar, or even the residual sales from any visual novels that I make. Because, it's not active. It's passive income. I don't have to actively, stop and make something specifically for those things. But at the same time, there's always the pressure to, and for things like Patreon and Subscribestar, you're basically trying to, convince people to support you. And sometimes, a lot of people, myself included, go through the phases where it's okay, I've got to really convince them. I've got to offer something so amazing that they'll stick around. Thus turning it into an active thing. This building's looking too boxy. Let's see here, 20 blocks worth, eh? I still don't think that's going to be enough. Also, these dry a lot faster than I think they do. I saw an article recently that was like drawing attention to the fact that a lot of businesses these days don't even review all of the submissions that they get. They have like algorithms that do that. And it's like there's just yet another reason why algorithms are just so unhelpful to people living their lives. It's frustrating. And it's very disheartening. I think I'm gonna need a lot more stone, actually. Because I only got 17 blocks in there. But it's like, you know, I feel like there are a lot of people out there that do like the idea of turning their hobbies and stuff into side hustles, but I also think it's one of those things that's always really sad when people feel they need to do that. Because, like, I get it. In this time, in this day and age, it's like, you know, you gotta keep your head above water, and if you can do that with something that you enjoy doing, maybe it won't be so bad. But that doesn't make it any less, like, you know, time-consuming or exhausting or anything like that. Hello, Sound. Good to see you, too. Okay, so that's going to be the furnace. I want the furnace to be jutting out a little bit. This could work, maybe. Wait, no, not paver. I want it to be bricks. I'm gonna need to get some more cobble from the storage room back at the starter area. Which one? I think you posted that, I think I remember you posting that. Oh my gosh, creeper. I remember seeing that, but that was you, right? I saw someone posted that recently. I can't remember where it was. Was it in the Discord or was it on my Twitter? While I'm here, I should repair my pickaxe. What's that? That's a skeleton? It's a skeleton! Boing. Uh-oh. But yeah, I think I've gone on rambles about this before, you know, with my friends and maybe in a couple of posts. I love my job. I absolutely love being able to draw weird art and, you know, make stuff that people enjoy that they can't see anywhere else, you know? It's like, it's great. I love it. But at the same time, there's definitely that part of me that's just been like, I've been doing this for 10 years. And there are days it feels like I don't have anything to show for it. Like, you know, I live in a shared house. I have a car that I paid for entirely with my, you know, horny art money, but it's, you know, it's like, that's my big accomplishment in life. If I ever had, you know, if I have to write a will, the only thing that I have to say goes to anybody is my car. Now, of course, I'm not that materialistic. You know, there's not much in this world that I want. Like, you know, as far as stuff goes. I'm not big, I don't think that, you know, I don't like the idea of you know, needing stuff. But I think there's always that anxiety that it's like, you know, I've spent 10 years doing this one thing. And there's a part of me that feels like I wish that it had been more successful, you know? To spend a decade of my life but at the same time, I also have to admit that, you know, I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. I've got an amazing opportunity coming up. I've got to, you know, learn all sorts of things and teach myself a bunch of stuff. I met so many wonderful people because of this job that I have. And let's see here. Do I need anything special for the furnace building? I don't think so. That's also very true, Runia. It's entirely possible. Feel like there's almost some part of me that says it's even likely that I'm not that, you know, I might end up going through most of my life before I hit my big break. And I might not ever hit my big break. And that'd be fine. Just scraping by is okay. There's nothing wrong with just, you know, getting by, living life, especially if it's doing something you really are enthusiastic about. I think that I'm going to be okay, you know? I don't think that I'm in any serious danger of, like, having to stop what I'm doing. And that alone is just a very fortunate thing. I want more, you know? But I feel like that's one of those things that's almost like frustrating about living in this day in life where it's like, do I genuinely want more, or is that just, you know, capitalism talking? Cinnamon tea. I think I've said before, but I actually don't really like this flavor. It's fine. It's okay. But like, I think I need to extend this another block out. It's not my favorite, and I will not buy another one of this, and I hope that anyone in my household does not buy more of this, because somebody bought this, but they didn't drink it. So now here I am trying to finish all the teas that no one was drinking. Yeah, I feel you there. Because I think, you know, at the end of the day, what I want most of all is to make things. I love making things. It's the thing that makes me happiest in life. Making stuff. And I want to make more things. I want to make more stuff. And that takes money, you know? I have to stop. I can't be working on my things all the time. But then I think the thing is that I get so worried. I get so caught up in the day-to-day grind that I end up not working on the things that I want to be working on. So yeah, it's like, you know, last time I streamed, I got really super excited about visual novels and all that stuff again, and it's like I immediately want to drop everything and go make another one, you know, because that'd be great, that'd be fun. But then I have to sit back and go, it's like, okay, but do I have the time to do that? Do I have the money? You know, what are my responsibilities right now? Just, you know, the big, you know, pie in the face that is reality. Okay, let's see here. This is minimum, but I think I want it one higher. Want to experience life. You want to create things. You want to have the time and money and space. Alright, that was the last of my stone. So close. But there are lots of boulders around here I can disassemble. Yeah, I think I'll make it 4 tall plus the top, like the smeltery. But I should get started on getting some more cobblestone. Boing. Aw, thank you. I think I said it last stream, but I definitely think my biggest failing just in general is that I overthink things. I like doing things properly. I like, getting it right the first time. I think, like, what's the phrase? Measure twice, cut once, something like that. But the problem is that I never stop measuring. I get so worried that I'll make a mistake, and if I make a mistake, I'll just throw it out and try again. I've done that way too many times with my visual novels. I feel like if I stopped just starting over whenever I felt like I hit a roadblock, I would have probably had like 3 or 4 other finished games out by now. I have no one to blame but myself for that. That bitch. And of course, sometimes it feels like spite is an impressive motivator, because it's like, I feel like I get the most done when I have the impression, even if it's not a literal statement, that someone thinks I can't do something, and it's like, well, fuck you, I can do it. Nothing's gonna stop me. Except for myself. I will stop myself. Close enough. I think that was one of the things one of my therapists said when I was growing up, is that you are allowed to half-ass things. It does not need to be perfect. Genuinely, it doesn't. Something finished is more, valuable than an unfinished masterpiece. And yeah, that's something I'm just trying to figure out how to apply to my life again. But yeah, I think that wanting to do everything in the world while also being a perfectionist, whichever cosmic entity, created my brain from cobbled together bits of millipedes and salmon, really did give me the traits that would make me self-defeating. That means I just gotta give it another shot. Alright, what food did I have when I was younger that I used to love, but I don't like? I would say canned tomato pastas. What are they called? Alphabets? Are they called alphabets? alphabet noodle soup. And they've made one of those for pretty much every single, cartoon or popular media that was out there. Back in my day, it was like Pokemon and Scooby-Doo and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I used to love that stuff when I was really young. But, it's like, it's not good. It's like, really cheap. Like, not even, like, tomato soup kind of stuff. It's just... Ugh. And I don't like and in general, as I've gotten older, I've not liked noodle soups as much. I find that the noodles get too soggy too quickly for my liking. So it's like, like instant ramen, right? Instant ramen, it's like it gets soggy so quickly, and it's just like, that is not appealing to me. I do not want soggy food. And it's weird because I used to have no problem with it. That just used to be like, yeah, this is a treat. I enjoy this. But now it's like, I don't like foods that can get too soggy too quickly. Ugh. Some other nostalgic foods like that, though, like macaroni, I still really like. Although this was really funny. I did not know this until I was living in the States for a while. Like, okay, I did not know that there was a noticeable difference between Canadian craft dinner and whatever nightmarish slop it is that they make in the United States. I didn't know there was a difference. So when I was living in the States for a few years, I picked up some Kraft mac and cheese, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's cheap. It's not that good for you, but it's cheesy pasta. What's not to like? But then it was like, what is this? The texture, the flavor, it's all wrong. What happened? I didn't think I was such a craft dinner snob until I had to eat American instant mac and cheese. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what Canadians do with their craft dinner, but it's good shit. I think the closest thing I have to a collection... Okay, do you have a collection of something? The closest thing I have to a collection these days are blank sketchbooks that I buy just because I want them. I don't actually use them. I just have them. My collections of How to Draw Manga books, Pathfinder books, Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition books. Like, I went out of my way to try to get a whole bunch, like, almost every Pathfinder 1st edition book that I could have. I've got them all. Like, no, that's not literal. I do not have all of them. And that frustrates me. But I do have a lot of them. So, I've got, like, the core rule book. I've got game mastery. I've got several setting books of everything from Irisen to the Mwangi Expanse. I've got the expansion packs, like, the ones that expand on Galarion's solar system. I've got the Plains ones. I've got the Ultimates. I've got the... Yeah, like... What are they... I can't even remember all the titles, but I've got a lot of them. I actually stopped collecting... I stopped collecting the adventure paths because there were just so many that I realized I don't think I can collect all of these. Like, literally, I don't think I can collect all of them. And I will be disappointed if I can't, I don't know if I could, if any stores out there or any, like, online places are even selling all of the adventure paths these days. I don't know. And so there's, it's like, could I even track down all of the adventure paths if I wanted to? I don't know. And so the possibility that I couldn't made me stop collecting them, I think. Because the funny thing is, the really funny thing is that I don't like running adventure paths. I don't like running pre-written adventures if I can avoid it. I like world building and writing my own plots too much to run adventure paths just out of the box. So I actually didn't buy adventure paths for Pathfinder First Edition for a majority of the time I was buying Pathfinder books. I probably saved myself a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 doing that. But then I made the mistake of one time when I was in the store, cracking one open and flipping through it, and finding out that at the end of the book, they had an extra section for notes on world building and lore, and it's like, oh no. These books don't just have a pre-written adventure and a list of some monster stats. They've got actual stuff in here. And yeah, then I started buying some. I bought like the Jade Regent. I bought Return of the Rune Lords. I tried to buy the one about Baba Yaga. What was that called? Reign of Winter, I think. Yeah. But I couldn't find all of the parts of that one, and that frustrates me to this day, because it's like, it's such a goofy adventure concept, Baba Yaga, and, take the world freezing over and going to actual literal Earth. It's like, come on. That's so much fun. But I couldn't find all the parts of it, so it sits incomplete on my shelf, and that bothers me. But yeah, I'd say that if I had any collections these days, it's probably unused sketchbooks, Pathfinder, How to Draw Manga, and Dungeons and Dragons books. Yeah. When I was younger, I collected coins. Not seriously, just, up here in Canada, we have a whole bunch of different, design for coins. I'm not sure if all countries do this. I would be surprised if other countries didn't do this, but how they have limited minting of coins. So for some reason we have ones that have maple leaves on them instead of caribou. Die! No! Alright. The reason why I was gathering stone is because I ran out. There's Society of Enchanted Queen Anastasia. I'm building a railroad system. Ooh, interesting. Some modernization happening. Which is a funny thing to say, because, as far as fantasy settings go, Golarion's already pretty modern, quote unquote. So then the furnace for the seared furnace is 8 seared bricks and a furnace controller. Okay, how do I make a cast? Molten gold or molten aluminum brass. Or molten clay. Okay. So to make an ingot cast, I would need some molten gold or molten aluminum brass. And you make molten aluminum brass by alloying copper and aluminum. Okay. Boop. So then, that is 1 to 3. So 1 copper to 3 aluminum, eh? I can get that. Whoa! But yeah, you're right. Golarion is totally a pulp setting. It's an absolutely crazy setting if you actually sit down and read all of the sections, which of course I know you have, Unia. I love, going on these little nerd bouts with you about Pathfinder's Golarion setting. But yeah, you've got everything from, Hammer Horror Transylvania in, the name's escaping me. I'm remembering the name of the counties, like Verlik and Lozeri. Ustalov. It was 1 to 3, right? Yeah. But then you've also got, you know, the science fiction versus barbarian setting that was names are escaping me right now. But it's where the you know, the Star Metals ship crashed, and they had an entire adventure path, Iron Gods. It was like Narnia or something. Not Narnia. You know, I think it started with an N. Numeria, yeah. But they just cover every single possible genre. And as I said last time, I think it was actually last stream, funnily enough, that one of the things I'm really pleased is that they've been going out of their way to, you know, expand their genre. So, like, you know, instead of just going Darkest Africa as the genre for the Mwangi Expanse, they're actually making it, you know, culturally and fantastically interesting. And how I hope that they eventually do that for Arcadia, too. Because, like, I was rereading my my Pathfinder world setting guide, my campaign setting guide, the one that was for first edition, that just, you know, was a sort of like glance over of everything for Glorion. And it's like, you know, the only thing they had for Arcadia is that the, you know, lands, the kings of the Lenorm, the lords of the Lenorm kingdom, the Lenorm kings from the Lenorm kingdoms had established a colony there, Valenhall, I think they called it, which was basically just where they, you know, shipped their glorious dead, and that they had, you know, negative violent impacts with the natives that they called Skraelings. And, like, was, like, the only thing that was in there about Arcadia. And it's like, I was rereading it, and it's like, man, this sucked. And, you know, I think that's one of the things I think is most interesting about Pathfinder First Edition in general, is how they very clearly were vulnerable to all the stereotypes and all the simplifications and all of the, you know, on some aspect, just flat out gross aspects of fantasy and role-playing games. They, you know, they were not perfect. They did not come out of the... They did not come out of, you know, they did not come out swinging with a perfect game, a perfect setting, and all that stuff. They still made their mistakes. They were still human, you know? But I appreciate that they started to try, you know? They tried. They tried being better, you know? And I like that. I appreciate that. Especially because while I fell off of Dungeons and Dragons, I was always pleased to see how much that how much do I have left? 2 blocks worth. Okay, I was very pleased to see that they ultimately tried to for Pathfinder. They frequently had a lot more LGBT characters, NPCs, and, you know, stuff like that than any other game that I was aware of. That made me happy. Alright, now I gotta make a cast so I can cast this brick. Copper ore and aluminum brass. Okay, there's the aluminum. Damn it, I spilled. How do I make... What's it again? Should I have a regular... Ooh, I should have a regular... Use your words, Lush. I should have a regular section here for normal furnaces. I do not need a lot of normal furnaces, especially since I got this thing. But I do want to have a couple for aesthetic design. Okay, so we're going to have a little section here. that will have a couple of furnaces. Like, so let's have 4. 4 should be good. 4 in a line up here. That'll work. Yeah. Okay. Aha! Molten aluminum brass. How lovely. Okay. And then, to make this, I pour it over a brick. Okay. Yeah, it's working. All right. Okay. So now I should have enough for 8 ingots, I think. Right? Yeah, 1 block to... Okay. And then I need to make 2 pieces of glass, I think, to make a seared tank. Is that right? Yeah, seared tank. Okay, I need 2 glass. I wonder, can you make glass? No, you can't cast glass. You can't make molten glass. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need a furnace for that anyway. There was some sand right there. Wow, literally just over the hill. All right. What was I yakking about? I got so distracted. But yeah, Pathfinder, Galarian. It's a silly setting, but it's fun. How much lava do I have left? 1 bucket, eh? Well, it's a good thing I've got these things full of lava. Okay, here's my glass. Okay, so now I need... Do I need 16 more? Yeah, I think I need 16 more. Okay. I think that each one of these makes 1, right? Let's see here, smelting. 1 ingot. Yep. 1 cobblestone makes 1 ingot, so these 16 will be all of the stone that I need. And that's all I need. Alright, seared furnace controller. Boop. And then the last question that Sound asked was, what was your first fictional crush? Gosh, the first one I remember, I think, was Naraku from Inuyasha. I used to love Inuyasha when I was younger. I have not watched or read any of it in, like, years. But, yeah, I remember just, like, being absolutely, utterly fascinated by Naraku. Do you want to know how fascinated by Naraku I was? How, like, borderline obsessed? The very first email address I ever made, the password was Naraku. Isn't that funny? The password for my very first internet accounts that I could remember was Naraku. Other crushes that I remember was Sienko or Lele from Darkstalkers, and Rei Ayanami and Kaoru Nagisa from Evangelion. And I kind of think that I was also a little bit, for Kiyoya from Uran High School Host Club. Alright, now I just need my 2 glass, my seared bricks, boop, and bum. Bye-bye! It's working! If I put all these in... Oh, it fills up 1 stack, eh? Okay, now I gotta bring one of these tanks over. I never saw Ranma 1/2. I don't think I've heard anything... I don't think I've ever heard anyone really talk about it before. I've seen some fan art of it, because of course. But I actually don't know what it's about. There we go. This thing is ready to go. It's ready to cook. Not that I have a lot of stuff that I want to be cooking. Okay. Okay, now what was I doing? Oh, right. I was going to put in a line of furnaces here, which means I need more cobblestone because I've used up all my cobblestone. So, I should go get that. What's up, sheeps? That sheep is wearing a top hat. I love him. It's not just wearing a top hat, it's an Abraham Lincoln sheep. He's got a fucking beard. I don't know who put together this mod, but they certainly have a sense of humor. One of the first harem stories, mostly about silly martial arts antics, and a bunch of people living with cursed transformations. Oh, interesting, interesting. You know, actually, I remember my very first explicit yaoi, too. I think it was called Tsukisho. And I think I just remember watching it late at night one time on television. And if I remember correctly, the gimmick with Tsukisho is that it's 2 protagonists, one blue-haired guy and one pink-haired guy. I think that their gimmick was that they had split personalities. So, like, they had their own dynamic when they were, you know, going about their daily life, but then that dynamic inverted when their other halves would come out, basically. I don't know if that's actually a thing that existed, but I certainly have these half memories of these 2, you know, anime-haired boys being all over each other. I think that was also one of the first shows I remember having a transgender character in it. Although she was played for laughs, because of course. But I remember there was this one character that was, you know, not openly stated to be transgender, but, you know, presented feminine except for their deep voice. And the end of the episode had a scene of them in a magical hot spring wishing that they could be a woman. So, you know, make of that what you will. And then, of course, I think, like, because, you know, I don't consider Haruhi's dad from Ouran High School Host Club to be a transgender character. Because I think I think they're decently explicit on it, that he's more of a cross-dresser. And that's a different thing, I think. I could probably rant and ramble a lot about, in my opinion, the differences between cross-dressing and drag and all that stuff, because it's a whole bunch. It's a spectrum, but it's all different lived experiences. You know what I mean? I gathered that cobblestone so I could make some regular furnaces. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, now I've got the machines of both of these structures complete. Now I think I should start thinking about what they're going to be made of. What should I build these buildings out of? Smeltery Town is coming along nicely. The thing with Smeltery Town is that I want it to be a little dull, and I don't want it to be too bright, so I don't want to use like marble or limestone. But I do want to use some limestone for the floors. I do want the floors to be limestone. Oh right, I forgot. I don't have my... I gotta make some then. Sharpening kit pattern, pickaxe head, shovel head. Just gotta make them all. Because I want to make some sharpening kits. Because I'm going mining for limestone. How's my day been? I'd say it's been a pretty good day. I spent a lot of it resting, recovering. I was out partying all night. Okay, I can just craft that back to normal. Ooh, lovely. Always lovely to hear. Okay, limestone time. Rock salt. I don't have my chisel on me, do I? Oh, nope, I do. Okay, good. Mostly today I was just resting because I was out all night at a party the other night. And so today I just slept in and lounged about until like 1 in the afternoon when I finally actually started doing stuff. But even then I've mostly just been relaxing. I finished a painting that I was working on. And I grinded up some zombies to try to get the zombie overkill achievement or whatever it is, whatever they renamed it, in Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. And yeah, I had dinner. Now I'm hanging out with all you. Just chilling, maxed and relaxed. Aha! There's more. Oh dear. Oh dear. Here we go. I watched the new episode of The Amazing Digital Circus. Oh, I love that show. Gooseworks and their team is just another, just like, goals, you know? Goals. It was really something. It's, you know, it's interesting how art can bring out those feelings. It's minor spoilers, but we get a bit more insight into Kinger, right? And that really definitely brought me back to conversations with some of my elderly relatives. The feels, man. The feels. Please don't come on! Okay, I won't. Love it. Let's see here. I can use chisel to make all sorts of limestone bricks. And I think I will get panel. Ah! Man, the zombies are just dropping iron left and right. Where's my shovel? There it is. Be gone, zombies. Oh dear. Hope you're okay. But I am very excited later because I have a slice of strawberry cheesecake to enjoy. So I'm excited for that. Excuse me. Let me just fill this with concrete. Because I refuse to just cover holes up with just dirt and call it a day. Alright, that's one floor down. Now there's this one. I'm gonna need more limestone. And I think I explored this entire cavern already. It's mostly marble. Is that more? Nope, that's marble. Okay then. Gonna make things difficult for me, are you? I heard of it. I didn't watch it. It didn't seem like something I was interested in, so I didn't check it out. And I am not a person who hate watches stuff. I don't understand people who hate watch things. And the thing is, I have low standards. Like, when it comes to media, I can generally have a good time so long as it's not actively racist or sexist. But, you know, at the same time, if something doesn't look like it's going to be fun to me, I don't check it out. And while I certainly I did not base my decision not to watch Velma on any of the, random crap I heard from people. But nothing I saw made me interested in watching it, so I didn't watch it. I like the idea of an adult-focused Scooby-Doo show. I do. I think it would be interesting to see a series explore its horror aspect completely unironically. Like, I remember a long time ago seeing this one. That sounds kind of. The way you phrase that makes it sound like you think that's a bad thing. I just broke my pickaxe because I wasn't paying attention. Good thing I have a repair kit. Yeah, the Supernatural Scooby-Doo episode, where they just flat out had the ghost and it was killing people. Now, that one wasn't a complete, in my opinion, complete adaptation like that. But, yeah, I would think I would be interested. I would be interested in seeing a show that did that unironically, just flat out. Fully committed to the concept that, these aren't just, a bunch of, like, money-grubbing old men, but they're, like, you know, I just think it'd be so weird and potentially fun to see a bunch of people just flat out be serial killers who dress up as monsters. I think that would be interesting. It'd be weird. It could potentially be fun. And that's all that we are looking for. We just want to have a good time. You know, like how Archie, the Archie comics, you know, Riverdale and stuff, they had an entire renaissance with breaking their characters out of their old limitations. Because, you know, for the longest time, the Archie series for Archie comics and stuff like that, they only focused exclusively on, you know, very PG, very, like, friendly, happy, basic soap opera drama, you know? It's like, nothing too crazy ever really happened in them. They had a lot of restrictions on what could and couldn't happen to their characters. And then, I can't remember how or why, I watched a Super Eye Patch Wolf video on it, but I can't remember the exact catalyst. But then, at one point, they were just like, okay, we're just gonna let whatever happens, happens. And then, you know, they started doing stories where Archie died, where, Riverdale was overtaken by a zombie apocalypse. They had crossovers with The Predator from the Predator franchise, where, you know, characters died. It was like, what the hell? Someone lost their mind, clearly. But they had so much fun with it. And some absolutely insane pieces of media came out of it. I don't know if they're any good because I haven't consumed all of them. But it's just one of those examples of an old-timey, old-fashioned franchise deciding that they're just gonna try something new and making a whole bunch of new, really crazy and wacky stuff with their new direction. Now, that said, technically Scooby-Doo has already done that a couple times. You know, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Mystery Incorporated, you know, and then all of the exceedingly random spin-offs that they had. Didn't they have, like, one spin-off where Scooby-Doo was, like, where Scooby-Doo and Shaggy were, like, you know, teamed up with, like, a super-duper inventor or something, and Scooby-Doo could, like, turn into a robot? So, you know, they're not a stranger to weird ideas. Whee! My inventory's getting pretty full. Good thing I have this backpack. So yeah, Scooby-Doo's no stranger to doing weird ideas and even doing a couple things that are at least initially intended for older audiences. Like, even the original first live-action Scooby-Doo movie had intentions of poking fun at and parodying, darn it, all of the like, you know, the innuendos and fan theories and stuff like that. Like, they had to, you know, in fact, that's the entire reason why that movie is so weird. Supposedly, they had actually filmed a lot of it to be, you know, the basically adult parody of Scooby-Doo. But then they decided, well, we'll make it for all ages. And so then a lot of the stuff that they had to get cut or recontextualized and stuff like that. So, you know, it's like any long franchise. It has its ups and downs. It has its, you know, it has its redirections, its weird decision making. Yeah. So as someone who never watched a single episode of it, I feel like people kind of blow the whole Velma thing out of the proportion a bit, you know? I feel like people really like... Again, I have not watched Velma. I do not know how bad it is. I do not care how bad it is. But I just seeing how people behave, it's like... Calm down, man. Bum 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 bum. I need 9 more. Okay. And that's the floors done. Now, of course, Smeltery Town isn't just going to be these 2 buildings, but these 2 buildings are the beginnings. So now I need to actually think and decide, okay, what am I going to do here? I think I might extend this out. I want it to jut out of the building a little bit, like I have for the furnace. That means I'm gonna need more. I'm going to need more bricks. What was my other thingy again? My quest? Because it's been a while since I looked at my quest book. 88%, eh? Molten metal manipulation. Make one of each kind of cast. I've got a regular cast. Now I need a clay cast. And that means I need 2 ingots worth of clay, which is 2 clay balls. Okay. Okay. I have some clay back at the place. But I should think. I can think while I'm walking. Okay. So I do think that I want a good chunk of Smeltery Town to be made out of bricks. I think I do want it to be made out of bricks. But the question is, what kind of bricks? As I was saying, I want Smeltery Town to have a sort of like dirtier stone industrial aesthetic. So I could make it out of gray stone bricks. I don't want to make it out of smeltery bricks though. I think that would be too dark. Do they have any brown bricks in this mod pack? I looked during the last stream, but I can't remember what they were actually. Also, I think I might just do oak wood pillars again. Sort of like I'm having a hard time deciding. See you later, Renia. I don't want it to look too much like Starter Town. So I think I need another brick type other than just regular stone bricks and andesite. Cause the bottom floor of this place is made out of stone bricks. It looks okay. It looks pretty nice. It looks much better with the addition of the oak wood. So I came back for 2 clay balls. Okay, so let me think. What other bricks do we have? There's regular bricks. Basalt, eh? Where do you get basalt? It spawns in the nether. Okay. So I don't have that yet. Sooty marble bricks, which is regular marble affected by coal. Okay. Coal coke, no. There's the concretes. I could make it out of like gray concrete and light gray concrete. Gray concrete. Terracotta, eh? We got a whole bunch of different kinds of terracotta. Tempting. Chiseled stone. Oh, it's just regular stone. Okay. Mud bricks. But it's not like vanilla mud bricks, because this, That's old. This is before Jasper bricks. Polished Jasper. Jasper. Underground and sandy. Okay. Interesting. Crag rock. Cobbled crag rock. Is blue dye and stone. But I don't think I want blue. No, I don't think I want blue. Okay. So then, I think I'll try going for cobblestone and concrete. Yeah. And to make concrete, it's just like vanilla. I'm going to need some black dye, white dye, to make light gray and gray, and then a lot of sand and gravel to make concrete. Okay. Hey, pig. Yeah, I think that gray and light gray will go nicely with this basic build so far. But I am going to need to figure out where I can get more gravel and sand, because I'm running low. Speaking of running low, I'm also running low on food. If I could find a beach or a desert, that'd be nice. Another iron ingot. Crazy. Could a foundation of cobblestone work? Or should it be something more bricky? I don't have a solid vision, so this is going to take some improvisation. Hey, it's not pouring. But I thought that clay casts. Oh, you can't make a... Okay. You can't make a ingot cast out of just clay. No, okay. It needs to be a completely different one. Oh, okay. Interesting. And now I've completed another mission. Wait a second. Does this not count? Okay, I think it needs to be also that too. Weird. ingot casts don't count as casts. How rude. Hello? Okay, fine, I'll make a pickaxe head cast. Jeez, there's no need to shout at me. If this doesn't work, then it's bugged. Hey, it worked. Okay. Now that you have a smeltery, you need a way to actually use the molten metals. Metal tool parts are made by pouring molten metal into a cast, which is made by pouring either molten clay or gold onto a tool part. Clay casts are much cheaper but get destroyed after one use. You would want to use these for tool parts you only want to make a small amount of. Gold, or aluminum brass, casts are more expensive but never break. This is especially useful for ingot casts. Alright, there's just one left, and that is Forging Onward. The Tool Forge can make every Tinker's Construct tool. This quest will accept a tool forge made of any material. And the default photo tool forge is made out of the tool station, 3 seared bricks, and 4 blocks of iron. Ugh. And I need to make myself some chests, because my inventory is getting full. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need these. Okay. So now I want sand and gravel, because I'm thinking of using concrete on these buildings. Also, I was wanting to extend this outward. And I'm going to need more cobblestone again. I just keep running out of cobblestone. Yes, you have a question? What's your question? I think I need 6 paver, right? Yeah. Would I rather have bigger breasts, a bigger butt, or be very chubby? Well, I'm already pretty chubby. So I think I would rather be bustier if I could. That'd be nice. Like, if I sit back and think about it, I've considered, maybe one day saving up to get implants. And if I was ever to do that, I think that I would want breast implants first. If I ever reach that point in my life where that's even a possibility. 'Cause I looked into it, they're expensive. They're super expensive. Hey, it worked. Okay. I need 4 more seared bricks and then 10 more paver? Yeah. 10 more paver and 4 more bricks. Okay, let's go get some cobblestone. Ah, you're one of those people that get on the whole natural debate, huh? I have words for people like you. So if I put in 36, how many blocks does that make? 36 blocks divided by 4 is 9. Okay, so that's 9. That's 10 plus 4. So I need 14. 14 times 4 is 16, 4, 56? I think I need 56? So 56 minus... Okay, so I need to put in 20 after I'm done this badge. Okay, okay. Where's my sling? There it is. Boop. Wait a second, I increased it. So maybe I just need to just dump this in. Yeah. Because I believe I need 4 plus 10, so I think I need 13. I think I just need 13 more. These boulders are so handy. I'm not terribly fond of them, so I don't mind just disassembling them. I will have to go in and like fix these holes though, because there's a bunch of holes that are popping up because I'm taking these out. Iron do I have back at the house? Maybe I could finish up the starter quests like right away. And then I could upgrade my tools to metal. Because I think that this tin axe, I need to go double check my toolbox and get a better idea. Okay, so there are 14. Oh, 14 blocks in there. Ooh. That should be good though, right? Aw, I finished my tea already. Aw. You know, I've been having one of those weeks where it's like, I've not made a super duper conscious effort to have less soda in my life. Like, you know, I just stopped buying big cases of it. But I'm having one of those weeks where I want it. I want to go out and buy, like, you know, a big box of cola. I crave it. If I just said my tea was empty, what did I just go for? I squeezed the last bit of tea out of my tea bag. There we go. Now the smeltery and the furnace are done. Deeper. Deeper. Oh my gosh, you drank 6 Dr. Peppers in the last 2 hours? Holy moly. I feel for you. Let's see here. Okay. Now I want to go back and check on my tools and iron supply. That was probably my least successful slime jump yet. But we're almost there. Ooh! I said, ooh! Here we are. So my tools are over here in the work shed. And I've got all the way up to tin. Okay, okay. And pickaxe. After tin, I think I was going to make aluminum if I could. Yeah, aluminum pickaxe. No, I already used aluminum. So I've got aluminum and tin. So there's copper, tin, silver, lead, aluminum. Okay, so the next one I was going to make was going to be iron. So that means as soon as I use up this tin axe, I can and will make my iron stuff. Don't. No, you did it. It's too late. It's already in my head. DuckTales. Woo! No! Damn it! Not cotton tails, nor funny tails, no DuckTales. Woo! Sometime, some crime goes slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale, there's danger. There's no one else who can. This is where I start forgetting the lyrics. Gets involved no matter where. No. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale. I actually remember the Chip and Dale theme song better than the DuckTales theme song, funnily enough. Despite my little jokey no thing there. Just a single little puddle, eh? Okay, my tin axe is finished. Now I can switch over to iron. Ooh. Got 15 iron ingots right here. Let's put my dirt away. Where did I leave my saplings again? It's been so long since I've played. Oh, they're just here with the wood. Okay. Limestone. I know what I was going to do. I was going to go out and search for a better source of sand and or gravel. But while I'm back, let's grind up some of our iron ore. Or what? Because we got our pulverizer. So get pulverizing. Ooh, look at that. We got lots of wood, actually. I don't know why, but I was just startled by my own armor stand. Okay. Boop. And this also means I can make an AIoT next. AOP. I think I'll leave my boots in here because I don't think I'm going to be using them for a while since I've got these slime boots that work so well. So I'll put my... I think I'll hold on to these because I do have a tendency to use up my pickaxe and shovel really quickly. Here we go. Give me some sticks. All right. You know, I haven't watched it in years, but I remember having these old VHSs that had some really, really old-fashioned cartoons on them. Like, what were they even like? One of them was a really old animation of the Humpty Dumpty story. Another one was like, I think it was like Bozo the Clown or something. I remember this one animation I could never find again, which I think told a story that was like, gosh, it was like the Tailor and the Giant or something. Because it was about this tailor that saved his home from a giant, and it's like, oh shit. Now I need to make an AIoT, I think, because I can. Because I can. Boop. All right. No, I need an axe. There we go. Aha! But gosh, I remember an old cartoon I used to watch a lot on VHS. Didn't have a lot of them, but we had a couple. That was the 1980s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I used to watch a lot of that when I was younger. Okay, I'm all geared up. Now I think I want to go on a quest for some sand. Let's take a look-see at the map so far. Okay, so that way is swamp. That way is badlands, and up north is plains. So I guess my question is... I guess maybe... North? Should I try going north? I'll try going north. Because what I'm really looking for are some beaches. A desert would be good, but a beach would work. Oh, look at that. It's not a great beach, but it is a beach. It's a little tiny beach. I would like a bigger beach, please. I like big beaches. Fuck them skinny beaches. Okay, here's a little bit of sand. Ah! Meadows. There's another swamp again. Just swamp as far as the eye can see, eh? What the hell happened to Hydro Flask water bottles? I don't know what those are. I can have no opinion, because I don't know what they are. Okay. Why does it get all glitchy like that? Is it because I was going too fast? But there's no sand this way. There's more sand in the open fields than there is here in this swamp. But there is clay here. That's good to know. But there's also clay underground. Maybe there's an ocean this way. Nope. There's some pink trees. But still no ocean. It's doing it again. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't know what Hydro Flasks are, so I can't have an opinion on Hydro Flasks. Hard to have an opinion on something you don't know anything about. Boing. Gravel and sand. Ah, such delicious sand. Nom 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 nom. I'm not going to drain them, but I will steal the excess sand. Draining them would take effort. You're seeing things. Or perhaps poison. What a strange place for a mystical flower. There's a bunch of strange places for mystical flowers over here. Okay, that's almost 2 stacks of sand. Is there any more? Aha. So I don't know how much concrete I'll be able to get out of this. Because it might not be enough. But then again, I'm not building the entire thing out of concrete. I want to supplement it with regular stone bricks. Okay, 3 stacks of sand. That's not bad. That's most of it. Although there is one more over there, and there's one up there. Whoa! It stopped raining when It stopped raining when I was in my map. Intense resource gathering action. And there is one more over here, I think. No, not there. Aha, there it is. And it's a big one too. We're gonna get a lot of sand out of this one. Yes, you were the only person in the entire world to eat sand when you were younger. And I know this because I interviewed every single person on Earth to ask if they eat sand or not. I'm just being silly. I didn't. I don't know anyone who has. But I have caught my nephews and nieces and nibblings trying to eat anything they find on the ground. So I wouldn't put it past any developing humans just gobble everything and anything. It's just one of those things. Oh, it's carrying it on its back. I thought it was wearing it on its head like the other animals were. These lovely fields. Maybe build something in them one day. Something sounds like some of these stomach gurgling. Boing! Aha! There we are. Oh wait, I forgot. This thing makes stomach growling noises if you're running around when you're hungry. Got a few more carrots left. All right. Okay. Now I can drop off these seeds and this mystical light blue flower, which is different than the other blue flowers that I have. I can drop off my shovel. And gravel. I only got 2 stacks of gravel. That's not enough. Huh. But I can drop off this I can leave the rest of the sand here until I get more gravel. Okay. I'll take my stone and stone bricks. I can eat this apple. And then I wanted my dye. So yeah, here's ink sacs. And bones. Maybe I should take more bones since I also want to make light gray concrete. Let's just take 10. 10's a good round number. Actually, I'm thinking maybe we could finish up this this last quest in our beginner thing if we just grabbed 18 ores and then some stone, and we should be able to make enough iron blocks to finish up that quest. Whee! Here I am. Ooh. Okay. So we need that, and then we need 3 worth of stone. So that's 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now let's make some concrete. Does this work? Yes, it does. All right, 48. Okay, now in order to... We got to get it wet. Get it wet, get it wet. Blood makes things wet. Blood makes me wet. Just soaking in it. Okay, and then we need 3 blocks? Yes. I need a thing of water. Aha! I forgot there was sand here. That means gravel really is going to be the thing that holds back my concrete dreams. Aha! Making concrete is so satisfying. Oh, hello, Zarek. How goes? Easy fix. Okay, so now I need to think of what I want this to look like. I should put some stuff away in my backpack. Okay. So if I use light gray concrete, go up 1, 2, 4. What if I framed it in light gray concrete? Okay. And then, what should I use for the bottom? Would cobblestone look okay? Aw, burnt. Okay, now let's try some stone bricks. That doesn't look bad, it just doesn't look good. Maybe if we reversed it. Let's try reversing it. So let's try stone bricks with a light gray concrete interior. That looks suitably drab. But what if we replace the cobblestone with a wood foundation? That would look a little funny, but might add a nice mix-up of the textures. Yeah, I think that's looking okay. Should I use chisel blocks? Because with light gray concrete, we can get a bunch of different chisel blocks. That might break up some of this. Ugh. Okay. Let's grab us some chiseled bricks. It looks more coherent now, but it doesn't necessarily look better. No, this is just a single player world. I may consider making a multiplayer one day, but that's not this one. Now you said try jutting it out. Okay, that's not looking too bad. Now I just need to, okay, then I need to do this. Take the tool station, 4 blocks of iron, and 3 seared stone to make the tool forge. The first chapter is complete. Speed modifier, redstone. Fortune modifier, speed. Always. Hey! Boop. Tool forge has been completed. A new mod, merged textures. Interesting. What does it do? Okay, that actually doesn't look bad. Now, how do I just apply that to all of the rest? Okay. So if I do this wall, then I'm gonna have a window here. Let's extend this out a bit. I'm gonna need to get a lot of cobblestone to smelt into smooth stone. And then we can get rid of these cobblestones. Replace it with wood. It's a little funky, but I'm also not the best builder in the world, so I think I can live with it. If I have to. It's not perfect, but it's acceptable. Mm-hmm. Let's go grab some sand to cook into glass. Because I think this is going to be the settlement where we invent glass. There's a wolf in this cave. Let's see here. 24 should be enough, right? Yeah, 24 should be enough. Also, I hear more lava. Or gurgling of some kind. Let's test out this mega furnace. Boosh! Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was deciding that I should start gathering a ton of cobblestone. So to do that, I think we want to start a stone quarry down here. At the bottom of this cavern. Because there's also gravel down here. And more marble. I don't want marble, I just want cobblestone. Disney owning everything is just scary. Any company owning everything is scary. That said, I didn't know that Disney owned Berserk. That's interesting. I've never watched Berserk. I've never read it either. Is it good? I'm being facetious. I know that Berserk is considered a classic. But yeah, you know, I'm like one of those people that think it's like, Disney owns Alien? I don't know how to feel about that. Alright, I've discovered a lot of gravel for my future concrete needs. Even though it's blocking in my way for my cobblestone mining. Just like all this marble. Ugh, stupid priceless marble. And there's more of it. There's always more. Let's try going this way. As an independent solo creator, I consider it part of my duty as an artist to make stuff that no major publisher would ever dare to publish. That is the goal I have whenever I'm trying to brainstorm an idea. Which sucks, because as I've sort of rambled about, I also worry a lot about my financial situation. So there's a big part of me that's like, maybe I should just make stuff that would be more successful and not so worry so much about being countercultural. It goes in all directions. I should gather all this ore, too. But I'm in building mode. I'm not in ore gathering mode. You know, funnily enough, earlier I was feeling like, do I feel like streaming today? And I was like, I don't know. But now here I am, and it's like, I feel like I'm getting more energized the longer that we go on. But I'm probably going to wrap up in like half an hour-ish. I really want to eat that piece of cheesecake. Okay, we got 4 stacks of cobblestone. That should be enough, I think. Boing! All right. That's a lot of marble. Okay, did it work? Oh, it worked. 24 glass. Mmm. Now let's smelt up that stone and make ourselves some glass panes. You can make clear glass, right? How do you make clear glass? Molten glass. So you can make glass. Huh. Okay. Oh well, we'll just use regular glass panes then. Boop. Hey! There we go. It's starting to come together. It's a little basic bitch, but I don't mind that. I'm gonna need to make some more light gray concrete soon. All right, is my stone cooking? Come on, stone, cook faster. I'm hungry. I shouldn't be messing around. I should be making more light gray concrete. Bum. Ah, sand placing ASMR. You know, Picasso, hearing Picasso's name nowadays actually reminds me a lot of this one anime I started watching recently called Blue Period. It's an anime about art. And so far I think it's really interesting. It's really endearing. Exploring the entire, mentality of artists and the process and the difficulties that come with it, while still making it very anime. Alright, got some concrete. And is my stone done now? Oh, it is. Oh, this thing is so cool. Look at that. Just melted up 4 stacks of stone. Oh, yes. Oh, I am definitely on team villains. 110%. It just feels so good to be bad. It's so easy when you're evil. I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. I didn't sneeze. Oops, that did not go the way I wanted it to, but I'll have to adapt. Because I did this to myself. I think I can get away with this. Yeah, I can get away with it. Haha! I think I'll try putting in a pattern like this. I think that looks okay. Things are starting to get a little funky though. I think I might just keep this regular brick. And then throw in some glass panes. And then I need to extend this to give it a bit more depth. And throw a couple stairs in. Yeah, that looks better. Same thing over here. I need some more stairs. Haha! It's coming along. It's coming along. I deem it acceptable. Good, but not great. Let's throw in some stone bricks and then some concrete. Hey! Okay, now I think I want to have an andesite topper. Was there any andesite in this mine, or do I gotta go looking around? I don't remember seeing any andesite when I was going through here. There's lots of marble and limestone. Gravel. No, I haven't run into any andesite here yet. That's a tad annoying. And I don't think I saw any in the other caves yet either, have I? Uh-oh. Whee! Andesite. Andesite. Come out. You been eating a lot of chicken this week? What kind of chicken? Because that determines my reaction. Andesite. Here we go. I actually don't have that much. That worries me. Oh. Hit the top of the trees, eh? Boing. Okay, so now I want to make some andesite smooth. What the hell? Oh. Oops. That's easily fixed. Okay. And now I'm out of andesite. Okay, where can I get some more andesite? Dim Zero Overworld. 45, eh? It's most common at around 40. Oh. Just like all of it, eh? At least it's different. How deep should I go? We're at 40. But where was it? 42. Okay, we're at the right height. Now we just need to keep going in a straight line then until we hit some andesite. Marble? Ugh, marble. I'm finally strip mining, and it is specifically so I can get more andesite. I feel a little silly. But I will not be stopped. I will not be intimidated. I crave andesite. Dirt. Could always use more dirt. But still no andesite yet. I'm going to try digging into this cave system and seeing if that makes it easier to find some potential goodies. Oh, there's nothing over here. I guess they're below us? Aha! Oh, a creeper! Ah, creeper! Whew! Andesite. Andesite. Come on out, andesite. I know you're hiding from me, andesite. I know you're out there somewhere. That's just more ore. I don't want any ore. I want andesite. That's a lot of marble, jeez. Gold! I need to make some more torches already. Goodness. Okay, there's no andesite in this tunnel, but maybe the next tunnel will have some andesite. Or this ravine? Question mark? Okay, let me just double check other ways to get andesite. Okay. So you can get andesite by combining basalt with nether quartz, or cobblestone with diorite, but I don't have any diorite either. Okay. Igneous extruder with lava and water creates andesite. Huh. That's a whole thing. Factorizer. Andesite pavement. It's most common at Y50. No. Y47. Okay, so I'm too low then. I'm on like 27. I need to go up. Where am I? There we go. So I was already digging too low then. I need to go higher. Not a lot higher, just like 6 blocks. I'm running low on food. That's not good. Dig a dig, dig a dig. Trio, trio, trio. How long did it take you before you realized that Diglett and Dugtrio were moles? Like, I just never thought about how they could learn moves like Scratch and stuff like that. And then in the anime, they were only ever portrayed as just, you know, the heads, you know, just slamming through the dirt. Made it kind of hard to appreciate the fact that they were supposed to be mammals. Look at the size of this quark marble vein. Jeez. I guess I should build something out of marble soon, eh? Like, look at it. What the hell? No wonder there's no andesite. It's all marble. Maybe I should just build it out of something other than andesite. No, I'm too stubborn for that. It will be andesite or nothing. Enderman. I'll find you, andesite. You can't escape from me. I will find you, and I will kill you. Let's see here. What can I store in my backpack for now? Glass, zombie flesh, smooth stone, redstone, my tools. Okay. Still nothing. I'm gonna accidentally build a tunnel all the way back to my starter village at this rate. Now we're down to astral sorcery marble, which is a different type of marble than the other marbles. Okay, let's see if there's anything in this cave over here. At the very least, I'm getting a lot of stone that's going to be helpful. Andesite! With my next builds. Because I'm using a lot of cobblestone. I found it! The mother lode! Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get as much as I could possibly ever need. What should I do here? Gloop. Let's move you over here. So we can more safely harvest all the andesite we could ever want. It feels good when your stubbornness is rewarded. I sound like an excited puppy. I am not cute. I am a ferocious beast. You know, something I've been wondering, are there shields in this? Oh, there are. And not only are there shields, there are metal shields too. That would help a lot with all the skeletons I've been having trouble with. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Ah! So much andesite for building, so many building blocks! Now I gotta open up my backpack and grab my stone pickaxe. Ooh! It is not as fast as my iron AIoT, but it will do. Because anything will do so long as I get more of this delicious andesite. Excuse me. Ooh, black quartz. I believe that's useful as another potential source of tools now that I've caught all the way up to iron. Why do you feel like I would dress as a blueberry for Halloween? I have no idea why you would feel like that. I would dress as the candy maker. Oh, it took a long time to find this andesite vein, but it's so huge. I love it. It's just so big and massive. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, when I got that quest reward for things and I chose redstone, maybe I should have chosen lapis. Because I realized I haven't been able to enchant anything because I haven't found any lapis yet. And just like that, all my pickaxes are used up. Drained, me lad. Now we can get back to building. Ooh! Also, I can and probably should upgrade my pickaxe to iron. Man, this is a long run. But it was worth it. I don't have any iron on me, do I? I think I just grabbed a couple while I was down in the caves. Yeah, I got 6. Huh. Alright, where's my materials and U book? I think I brought it back here with me. So the andesite, marble, limestone, marble. I can keep the cobblestone. White sprout, casting table. No, I'm going to need the casting table in a second. Yes, I do have a cheesecake I want to eat. Thank you for reminding me. Pickaxe head, ingot cast. Okay. And then... where's my materials in your book again? There it is. Okay. So, let's see here. Tool materials, because I want to make an upgrade. So, wood handle, the one I currently have, is 125 and ecological. 1 modifier is 125. Durability is 25. Okay. iron is 0.85, but 60. Okay, so an iron handle isn't necessarily that much better than wood, eh? Durability 50 compared to the flint. Flint is 40. Slightly better, but not great. Prismarine 100. Firewood 150. Auto smelt, that's not good. Sponge 250. That's funny. Is so soft and squeaky it gains silk touch but deals no damage. Okay, that's why. How much durability this part can... Slime would be great. Look at that. It adds 350 durability. Damn. Maybe I'll just keep it flint for now. But I will upgrade the head to iron. And just for simplicity, I'll make a couple, what's it called? Sharpening kits. Now, for other heads, I've got the stone shovel, the sword. So I got the shovel, the sword, and the axe head. Shovel, axe, sword. How many of those do I have? 5. Okay, so I can make 2 more. I might as well make the stone binding and the tool rod, just in case. I need to get a roof on these buildings soon. And I think that's all of it. Yeah! Actually, I can upgrade my shovel while I'm at it. So now my pickaxe, let's repair that. And give it a new head. Boop! Iron pickaxe. And now I can do the same with my shovel. Oh yeah. Okay, now we can continue working on this building. Let's take that out there before I forget about it. I don't even want that there anyway. So I want these here. Okay, now let's put some torches on everything. There we go. Much better, much better. Whoa! Some andesite. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, now we want to make this jut out a bit. Enderman just flew by. There we go. How's it look from the outside? That doesn't look too bad. It'll just need an interesting, or at least a different colored roof design. But I think it's looking pretty good so far. And these outcrops are perfect for torches. Now, what should I do for the roof? The ceiling? Because I got limestone down here for the floor. Do they have limestone slabs? They have cork limestone slabs. What about chiseled limestone? Okay, I need to try at least. Nope. Okay, what can you make with this? Just chiseled, okay. Okay, if I can't have limestone ceiling, that means it's either going to be solid limestone. Stonecutters don't exist in this mod pack. This mod pack is for Minecraft 1.12, so a lot of features that were in the original Minecraft aren't in it. Let's test out the limestone block roof in this room. Where's my chisel? There it is. I don't hate it. I kind of like it. Okay, let's go gather some limestone. There's some. There's a spider around here somewhere. Ancient society of stone cutters. Now let's get drunk and play ping pong. That's my best Patrick Stewart. It's not that great. Put our andesite into there. That gives us lots of room for limestone. Because, if I remember correctly, we ended up encountering a decent amount of limestone while building this tunnel. Lo and behold. Ooh, more black quartz. Oh, a lot of it too. Isn't that nice? It's thundering out there. With a rolling thunder. I think there was some over here. Yes. Not very much, or a thin vein. A thin vein, that's not bad. Can I do bulkhead from TF Prime? I'm unfamiliar with that. So, no. Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening. Rats. Okay. Boing! I think the most complicated thing I'm going to want to do with this, with Smeltery Town, is I'm going to want to create smokestacks. But I don't think they have campfires in this. Look, no, they don't. So, I'm going to have to try something I've never attempted before. I'm going to have to try... Oops. I'm going to have to try to make smokes smoke out of just things like glass and wool. That will be interesting. I've not tried to do something like that in like 10 years. All right. I still need to put a roof on it and the smokestacks. But it's looking pretty good. Haha. Excellent. Excellent indeed. But I'm getting hungry, both in-game and out of game. So I think I'll go restock on food, and then I might wrap up for today. Let's harvest the garden. It's been a while since we've done that. Alright, my inventory is pretty full. Got a decent amount of potatoes, decent amount of carrots. Let's put my ores away. Dirt. I'm still going to need some of this cobblestone, but I think, yeah, I'm still going to need quite a bit of that cobblestone. Okay, give it back. I can drop off some of my tools. I don't think I'm going to need all of this andesite. Let's leave 4 stacks. Actually, I think that's all I have. I'm definitely going to need some of this andesite. Okay, now we can put the iron pickaxe away. Then we have the iron axe, the iron sword. So then, what should I make? I've got 23 wheat, 46 potatoes, 36 carrots, 32 carrots. Can I make anything with apples? If I had sugar, I could make caramel apples. And if I had pie shells, I could make apple pies. Pie shells is made out of cooked dough, which is made out of dough, which is 4 wheat in 1 water bucket. But that does make 8. Okay. So that means that with these water buckets, ooh, I've got more that fell in the water. Okay, that's good. My character's stomach is growling again. It's making me hungrier. Okay, so then how many of these doughs makes a pie shell? 5. Okay. So 32 divided by 5 is 6. I think I'll make 40. That should be good. And then, with the apples, it's just 1 to 1. Okay. So then, 40 divided by 5 is 8? Yes. So that means with 8 apples, I'll be able to make a bunch of pies. I forgot to drop off the AIoT. Here we go. Boop. All right. And I just need to wear down the sword and the axe, eh? Oops. Give me back my sword. There we go. Now, let's fly. All right, here we are. Time to cook. Cook faster, dough. I'm hungry. Uh-oh. forgot to grab more wood while I was over there, but I was really focusing on those pie crusts. Okay, I'll have to go pick up more wood later. But my pie dough is cooking nicely. Now, while I'm waiting for my dough to cook, let's empty my backpack. I don't trust backpacks. You know, the funny thing is that I have no reason not to. It's just that I remember reading once that they are prone to glitching, so you can like lose a whole bunch of your stuff. I don't even know if that's true in this version of the game, but it might be, and that's enough to have me worried. Sand, glass, gravel, dirt, ink sac, bones, stone. There we go. That should be good enough. And my pie crust should be done now. Which then means pie shells. Apple pies. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay. I think this is a good wrapping up point for now. We're not finished that building just yet, but we've gotten a good start of it, got a large amount of materials we can use to continue building, and we've got a nice set thing for the next time I stream. We're going to try finishing up these two buildings, which is not going to be all of Smeltery Town. I still need to build a barracks, and I've got a whole bunch of infrastructure I'm thinking of making. But that was pretty good. All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. I had a good time. And you have a good night's rest. Thanks for coming. Bye.